So good morning, children, once again. Today we are going to very good morning. Good morning, children. So in the previous class, we had completed chapter number 8, that is uh, cell structure and functions, and I have posted an assignment in the Google Classroom. You have to complete the exercise of the chapter and you have to upload the notes of the chapter. The notes must be neat and clear. They should be handwritten by you. They should be handwritten. Do not take Xerox or printouts. Understand? And you should draw proper diagrams. Proper diagrams. Label diagrams should be drawn. Sugna, mute your mic. Sugna, don't disturb the class. Mute your mic. Yes. So children, now today we are going to start the new chapter, chapter number 9. The name of the chapter is Reproduction in Animals. Okay, children? So, children, let me tell you that living organisms perform various functions which are necessary for their survival. The living organisms perform certain processes which continues throughout their life. Can you name those? These are called physiological processes. These are called what? Physiological process, and these processes will continue since the birth of the child till the individual dies. Okay, these are called physiological processes. What are they called? Physiological processes. Can anybody name those physiological processes? उन physiological processes के नाम बता सकते हो आप लोग? बोलो. Okay, I will tell you. Write down, everybody. Write down, children. There are several life processes which take place inside a living body, inside a living body since its birth till its death. These processes are called physiological processes. क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? Physiological processes. इनको क्या बोलते हैं? Physiological process. See, there is difference between physiological process and physical process. Physiological process is the process that takes place in a living body for the sustenance and survival of the living body. Okay? And physical process takes place anywhere outside a living body. I will give you one example. Evaporation. Please pay attention. Are you listening, children? Are you listening or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose there is a pond and sunlight falls on it, the water evaporates. This process is a physical process. This process is a
Physical process.
because it is taking place in a pond, which is a non-living thing. Okay. On the other hand, please pay attention. When there is loss of water in the form of vapors by the aerial parts of the plants, this process is known as
Physiological process.
It is transpiration. So transpiration is a physiological process, while evaporation is a physical process. Please write down here. लिख लेंगे हम लोग. Please make one window and write down. Evaporation of water in a pond is a physical process while transpiration loss of water, वो अभी न्यूज पेपर देखा नहीं मैंने, नहीं देखा नहीं पेपर मैंने. हाँ भेज दिया. कौन बोल रहा है? लॉस ऑफ वाटर फ्रॉम aerial parts of plants in the form of vapors is a physiological process. ठीक है ना? So the study of the physiological processes in a living body is called physiology. Okay? Study of physiological processes in a living body is called physiology. ठीक है बेटा? Okay, now I want to hear from you the various physiological processes that take place in a living body. बोलो बेटा. Shall I rub the board? Now?
No, sir.
Sir,
No,
please
sir.
write. Sir, please
Last
write.
point bus.
Okay, note down, children.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now I want to know from you children. You have to speak the various physiological process that you know. क्या क्या physiological process होते हैं हमारी body में? बोलो. They are continuous throughout the life. Yes, tell me.
Sir, digestion.
Digestion, very good. Digestion, excretion. Okay. Then
Moving of blood.
Sir, movement,
Moving of blood.
organization,
Moving of blood.
metabolism.
Respiration.
Very good. All these are physiological process. One of the physiological process is our chapter also. What is that?
Reproduction.
Reproduction. Okay. So that we are going to study. Okay, children. Shall I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अभी हम फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस बता देते हैं. जो फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस जो बॉडी में होते हैं वो होते हैं, जैसे सबसे पहले तो है न्यूट्रिशन, इनटेक ऑफ फूड. न्यूट्रिशन मीन्स व्हाट? इनटेक ऑफ फूड. इनटेक ऑफ फूड ये भी थ्रू आउट लाइफ हम करते हैं कि नहीं? देन व्हाट? डाइजेशन. देन व्हाट? एक्सक्रीशन. Then what? Respond to stimuli. See, respond to stimuli. We have studied in class 6th all the common characteristics of all living things. What are they? They need food, they digest, they excrete, they respond to stimuli. Yesterday I told you, I gave you one example that if someone picks you with a needle, what will you do? You will remove your hand from that place, isn't it? So that is a part of nervous system. Response to stimuli, nervous system. नर्वस सिस्टम. ओके, उसके बाद है लोकोमोशन. लोकोमोशन का मतलब क्या होता है? मूवमेंट. मूवमेंट फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. मूवमेंट. लोकोमोशन का क्या मतलब होता है? व्हाट डू वी मीन बाय लोकोमोशन?
Movement.
Movement.
Movement from one place to the other. Okay, then endocrine system. Hormones. Hormones, no children. You might have heard the term hormones. Hormones are secreted by the ductless glands, which are known as endocrine glands. They are directly secreted in the blood, and they perform their function. The most common example of a hormone that is necessary for the for reducing glucose level in our body. What is that hormone? Insulin. What is that hormone, children?
Insulin.
Insulin.
What does it do? Insulin decreases the glucose level in the body, and hence it prevents diabetes. It prevents what? Diabetes. So those individuals which are suffering from diabetes, in their body, the pancreas is secreting less amount of insulin. ठीक है बेटा?
Okay, sir.
ठीक है? There are many other hormones also. Thyroxine, it is secreted by the thyroid gland. You might have seen that when there is less secretion of thyroxine or iodine deficiency, there is a disease called goiter. Have you heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
this is a system called endocrine system. Okay, then nutrition हो गया, digestion हो गया, excretion हो गया, response system हो गया,
Movement of blood.
yeah, circulatory system. क्या? Circulatory system, circulation, blood, lymph, etc. Blood, lymph, etc. In class 7th, we have studied the composition of blood also. We have studied about blood vessels, arteries and veins. Okay? Are you able to recollect or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then circulation के बाद क्या बचा? Respiration. क्या बचा?
Reproduction.
Respiration. What children? Respiration is what? The breakdown of food. जो हम लोग खाना खा रहे हैं. Why do we eat food? Why do we eat food, children?
For nutrition, growth,
get
and
energy.
development
For
of
nutrition,
organs.
energy.
Listen. We take food in order to get energy out of it, and that energy is used for performing various activities like running, jogging, reading, writing. All these activities, they need energy. And from where do we get energy? We get energy from the food by the process of respiration. Respiration is the breakdown of food to release energy. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can
Understood,
also say
sir.
to utilize the energy
अब
for
उसके
work.
बाद एक दो उसके बाद आता है हमारा reproduction. क्या चल रहा है? Reproduction. Okay, so this is the physiological process that we need to study in this chapter. Which is the physiological process that we are about to see in this chapter?
Reproduction.
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 Please note down, and so that we can start studying about reproduction.
Yes, sir. Noted.
Noted. Very good. So
Sir, noted.
let us understand what is reproduction. See, now shall I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Take, okay, listen. Please listen. See, reproduction means reproduction. इसको हम लोग, let us break the word into two words. Reproduction. Okay, means again. Means again, and production means formation. आ रहा है बात समझ में कि नहीं? Okay, are you getting or not?
Yes, sir.
So formation
Yes, sir.
of, please pay attention, formation of new individuals from the pre-existing individuals is called
Reproduction.
Reproduction.
reproduction. Okay, all of you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Understood.
okay, write down the process of formation या production of new individuals, production or formation of new individuals from pre-existing individuals is called what? Reproduction. ठीक है बेटा? Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, reproduction basically is of two types. Sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. See children, in class 7th also we have studied a chapter called reproduction in plants. Have you seen or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So there we had studied
Yes.
about sexual reproduction in plants and vegetative reproduction in plants, vegetative propagation in plants. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can anybody tell me?
Yes.
Can anybody tell me which is the reproductive organ of the plant? Which is the reproductive organ of the plant?
Sir, flower.
Flower. Very good.
Answer.
Flower. Very good. Now, this Smriti Gupta, can you hear me? Smriti Gupta, can you hear me? Smriti Gupta, he is not there. He is not there. Harshraj, can you hear me? Harshraj or Chinmay Nirvan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Chinmay Nirvan, can you tell me the male and female parts of a flower? Male and female parts of a flower.
Stamen.
Stamen is female part.
Yes, sir.
Sir, stamen is male part.
1 minute. Do not interrupt. All others are requested not to interrupt when I am talking to someone. Chinmay Nirvan. Okay, Paramveer Singh. बोलते नहीं है. हाँ करिश्मा, बोलो बेटा. करिश्मा.
Yes, sir. Stamen is the male part and the pistil is the female part.
Very good. Stamen is the male part and pistil or carpel is the female reproductive part of the flower. Okay, children. And then we have also studied in the previous class, 7th class, there is a chapter reproduction plants. There we have studied vegetative propagation of plants. Vegetative propagation means the plants do not get reproduced by the sex organs. They are produced from the vegetative parts. Vegetative parts are those parts which are other than the sex organs. Understand, children? For example, we have studied plants vegetatively propagating through stem, root and leaf. याद है ना आपको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shubham, can you name one plant which vegetatively propagates through leaf?
Sir, bryolium.
Bryophyllum. Kushagra soil. Can you name two plants which vegetatively propagate through root? Kushagra soil.
Sir.
Kushagra.
Yes, sir.
Beta, can you name two plants which vegetatively propagate through root? Okay, Shivam, you tell. Shubham, you tell, beta. Shubham Kumar. Okay, Karishma, you tell. Karishma,
Yes, sir.
tell me the names of two plants that vegetatively propagate through root.
Sir,
And
ginger and
Please repeat.
okay, this Chinmay,
Sir, potato.
potato vegetatively propagate through stem, not root. Potato is a stem. Potato is a stem.
Sir.
Are
Sir,
you,
me?
sir?
Yes,
Sir,
Shubham. Bolo.
please.
Yes, Shubham. Now, Karishma, please keep
so
quiet.
sweet potato. So sweet potato. Sorry.
Okay, Shubham.
Potato.
Yes,
Shubham,
sir.
Shubham, what do you want to say, beta?
Sir, I want to give the examples of the plants which reproduce through the roots.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, carrots,
Yes,
sir, and turnip,
Dahlia vegetable propagates through Dahlia.
sir, through roots.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, children. So I think you are able to recollect what we have studied in previous class. Now let us see. There are two types of reproduction. There also we might have discussed. We have discussed or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
1 minute. Okay. Now let us write down. Reproduction is of two types. Reproduction is of two types, and they are of important. They are very important because in the exam questions related to them are asked. So shall I rub the board and we will make two columns in the notebook? In the one column we will write six.
Sir, please wait. Sir, please wait.
Okay. Yes, please hurry up.
Done, sir.
Now I'm rubbing the board now. Sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction asexual reproduction. Okay, sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. See, 1 point. Sexual reproduction, for sexual reproduction to take place, it involves two parents of opposite sex. It involves two parents of opposite sex. Write down. It involves two parents of opposite sex, male and female. Male and female. Okay. Okay, children. But in asexual reproduction, it is uniparental. It involves only one parent. It is biparental. It is biparental. Biparental. Okay. And asexual, it involves single parent, that is uniparental. ठीक है? Next is in sexual reproduction. Please pay attention. In sexual reproduction, the offsprings, children, offsprings are the individuals that are produced after reproduction. उनको क्या बोलते हैं? Offsprings. क्या बोलते हैं बच्चों?
Offspring.
Offsprings. The offsprings show characters of both the parents. both the parents. Okay, understand? There is a variation of character. Suppose we have two. Our mother is having curly hair, while father is having fair skin color. So when the offsprings are produced, they may have normal hair and fair body, or dark color with curly hair. Understand? There is a variation, mixture of color, mixture of characters. Characters दोनों के, because 50% characters come from the mother and the other 50% characters come from the father. And understand? And they get mixed. They get mixed. We can write 50% characters. 50% characters. 50% characters come from mother, and other 50% come from father. ठीक है ना? और यहां पे क्या होगा? The offsprings, because it is single parent ना, तो single parent में कोई variation नहीं आएगा. There will be no variation. The offspring will be exactly identical to the parent. तो जैसा parent होगा वैसा ही offspring बनेगा. किसमें बेटा? Tell me, yes children.
Sexual reproduction.
Asexual reproduction में क्योंकि एक ही पेरेंट है, तो जो कैरेक्टर्स आएंगे उसी पेरेंट से आएंगे ना, तो उसमें कोई वेरिएशन नहीं आएगा. चिन्मय,
Okay, sir.
all of you understood or not?
Understood, sir.
Understood. So
Understood, sir.
offsprings will be identical to the parent. Identical to the parent, or we can say it will be carbon copy of the parent. जैसा parent है वैसे ही कैरेक्टर आएंगे, क्योंकि वहां पे दो पेरेंट्स तो है नहीं कि उनके कैरेक्टर्स मिक्स हो जाए. Only single parent is there, so all the characters will be from the single parent only, and this characters will be shown by the offsprings. 100% all characters will be shown. Okay, we can say that.
Sir,
Yes, हाँ शुभम बोलो बेटा. Yes.
sir, exact copy.
हाँ, it's a carbon copy. We can say carbon copy. The offsprings are carbon copy of the parent. ठीक है बेटा, आप सही है?
Yes, sir.
Of the parent. ठीक है ना? तीसरा पॉइंट है बेटा, sexual reproduction involves fusion of gametes. Very soon we will study about those gametes also. Fusion of gametes. However, in class 7th also we have studied about fertilization. There we have studied in chapter called what was that chapter, children? Can you name that chapter? In 7th we have studied about fertilization, internal fertilization, external fertilization. कहाँ पढ़ा था?
Reproduction in plants.
नहीं, वहां पे फर्टिलाइजेशन पढ़ा था क्या? नहीं पता. वहां पे तो पोलिनेशन पढ़ा था बेटा. चलिए कोई बात. अभी हम पढ़ेंगे. लिसन.
Soil.
हाँ बोलो बेटा.
Soil.
यस साहिल, व्हाट यू वांट टू से? साहिल क्या बोलना चाहते हो बेटा?
Nothing, sir.
Okay. It involves fusion of gametes, that is sperm and ovum. ठीक है बेटा? It involves fusion of gametes, that is fusion of sperm and ovum. This process is called, can anybody tell me?
Fertilization.
Fertilization. Very good. This process is called fertilization. This process is called fertilization. It's called fertilization. Fertilization. Okay. और यहाँ पे फर्टिलाइजेशन होगा, यहाँ पे होगा क्या? फ्यूजन ऑफ गैमेट्स.
No, sir.
रिफ्लेक्शन में
No, sir.
No, sir.
no, there is no fusion of gametes. There is no fusion of gametes. Okay, children. अब यहाँ पे it is common in highly developed organisms, organisms like human beings, higher plants, etc. This is common. Sexual reproduction is common in higher organisms like fully advanced organisms like animals like human beings, and higher plants which are called angiosperms. क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? Angiosperms. Okay. अब यहाँ पे it is common in primitive organisms like protozoa, algae, fungi, etc. इनमें एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन कॉमन रहता है. लोअर ऑर्गेनिजम्स में और हायर ऑर्गेनिजम्स में सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन प्रिवेलेंट होता है. ठीक है बेटा, प्लीज नोट डाउन द डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Please write down. Children.
Completed, sir.
All of you please write down.
Completed, sir.
Okay. Now, shall I
Sir,
rub the
side,
board?
please.
Sir, side, please.
Note down. Please note down.
Sir, please read the last line of sexual reproduction.
It is common in highly developed organisms like human beings, higher plants, etc. Human beings, higher plants, etc.
Okay, sir.
Sir, completed.
All of you have completed, children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir, 2 minutes. Sir, please wait 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm waiting. See, in the meantime, let me tell you something about sexual reproduction in human beings. Human beings, since they are
Completed,
animals, so they reproduce through sexual reproduction, and sexual reproduction involves the two parents, that is male father and female mother. There are certain organs that are involved in male reproductive system, and there are certain organs involved in female reproductive system. So we need to study male reproductive system and female reproductive system and the organs related with that and the functions of those organs that they perform. Okay, children? So very soon we will start this topic also. Okay, do you have any problem regarding what we have learned just now?
No,
No, sir.
sir.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
So can I rub the board now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us write. Put the heading sexual reproduction in human beings. Sexual reproduction in human beings. Sexual reproduction in human beings. Okay. It involves two individuals, that is mother and father. There are certain set of organs involved in reproduction in male and female, known as male reproductive system and female reproductive system. And we will study one by one. Male reproductive system involves a pair of testes. Okay, children? Then a pair of testes is involved. Okay? Then sperm duct and penis. These are the three organs involved in male reproductive system. And in female reproductive system, there are these organs. Please listen. Idhar likh lo, male reproductive system and female reproductive system. Male reproductive system, and female reproductive system. तो मेल में जो ऑर्गन्स होते हैं वो ये होते हैं: a pair of testes, then a pair of sperm ducts, and the third is penis. These are the organs of male reproductive system. And female reproductive, a pair of ovaries, then a pair of ovaries, right ovary and left ovary, then oviduct or fallopian tube, then uterus. These are the organs of male reproductive system and female reproductive system respectively. Okay, children, please note down, and in the next class you please go through your
Completed,
textbook
sir.
and read about the functions of these organs. Okay, children?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
In the next class we will
Completed,
discuss
sir.
about the functions of these organs and how do they work and how sexual reproduction takes place in human beings. In the next class we will discuss about that. Okay, children, have you noted this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. There is one work I am giving you. You just draw in your notebook diagram of male reproductive system and female reproductive system that is given in your NCERT textbook. Will you draw that or not?
Yes, sir. Draw.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now I am ending up today's session. Thank you and have a nice day, children.
Thank you, sir, for teaching us.